Hello students, in our previous lecture we have studied about groups and subgroups. So what is a group? A non-empty set together with the binary operation O form a group if it satisfies closure property, associative property, existence of identity and existence of inverse, and a non-empty subset H of a group G is called a subgroup of G if H itself form a group with respect to the operation as defined in G. Today we will study a special type of group called permutation group. So what is permutation? Suppose S is a non-empty finite set, then a mapping F from S onto itself, which is also 1 1. So a mapping F from S to S, which is 1 1 and onto, is called a permutation on S. So a mapping S defined on a set which is 1 1 and onto is called permutation on a set S. Suppose the set S is equals to A1, A2, An. So set S is having n elements and F is a function from S to S which is 1 1 and onto, that F of A1 is equals to B1, F of A2 is equals to B2, F of An is equals to Bn. So we can write it as A1, A2, An, B1, B2, Bn. That is, image of A1 under F is B1, image of A2 under F is B2, and image of An under F is Bn. So this is a permutation on n symbols. So now we will study equality of two permutations. When two permutations are said to be equal. Suppose F and G are two permutations defined on n symbols, then we say that F is equals to G if and only if F of AI is equals to G of AI for all AI. So if F of AI is equals to G of AI for all AI, then we can say that the permutation F is equals to the permutation of G. For example, suppose we have two permutations. F is 1 2 3, 2 3 1. This is F, and G is equals to 2 3 1 3 1 2. Here F of 1 is equals to 2 and G of 1 is equals to 2. So F of 1 is equals to G of 1. F of 2 is equals to 3 and G of 2 is equals to 3. So F of 2 is equals to G of 2. F of 3 is equals to 1 and G of 1 is equals to 2, and G of 3 is equals to 1. So F of 3 is equals to G of 3. So clearly F of AI is equals to G of AI for all AI. Hence here F is equals to G. Now we will study the identity permutation. What is an identity permutation? Suppose F is equals to A1, A2, An, A1, A2, An is a permutation on n symbols such that F of AI is equals to ai for all ai, then f is called an identity permutation on n symbols and denoted by in. Now how can we find the product of two permutations? Suppose f is equals to a1, a2, an, b1, b2, bn is a permutation on n symbol, and g is equals to b1, b2, bn, c1, c2, cn is a permutation on n symbols. Then we can find f into g as a1, a2, an, b1, b2, bn, b1, b2, bn, c1, c2, cn. Here image of a1 under f is b1 and image of b1 under g is c1. So image of a1 under fg is c1. Similarly, image of a2 under f is b2 and image of b2 under g is c2. So image of a2 under fg is c2. And similarly, image of an under f into g is cn. So if f is a permutation on n symbol, g is a permutation on n symbol, then f into g is a permutation on n symbols. Now we will study the inverse of a permutation. Suppose f is equals to a1, a2, an, b1, b2, bn is a permutation on n symbols, then the permutation g is equals to b1, b2, bn, a1, a2, an. This is called inverse of f. This permutation is called inverse of the permutation f. Clearly here f into g is equals to a1, a2, an, b1, b2, bn, b1, b2, bn, and a1, a2, an. So this is a1, a1, a2, a2, and an. Since the image of a1 under f is b1 and image of b1 under g is a1, so image of a1 under f into g is a1. Similarly, image of a2 under f is b2, image of b2 under g is a2, so image of a2 under f into g is a2. Similarly, image of an under f is bn and image of bn under g is an, so image of an under f into g is an. This is nothing but identity permutation. So here g is called inverse of f. Since all the permutations are 1, 1 and onto functions defined on a set S. Suppose Pn denotes the set of all permutations defined on n symbols. And since we know that if a set is having n elements, so we can define factorial n 1, 1 and onto functions on this set. So since Pn is the set of all permutations defined on n symbols and all the permutations are 1, 1 and onto function, so this set Pn is having factorial n elements. So the set of all permutations defined on n symbols form a group with respect to the product of permutation. And since there are total factorial n permutations on this set, So order of this set is factorial n. We can easily that this set will satisfy all the properties of a group, that is it satisfies closure property, since product of two permutation on n symbol is a permutation on n symbol, so it satisfies closure property. Similarly, we can check for associative property, existence of identity element exists here, and existence of inverse, since inverse of a permutation on n symbol is again a permutation on n symbol. So this set Pn form a group with respect to product of permutation, and order of this group is factorial Pn. Now we have a special type of permutation called cyclic permutation. A permutation which can be written in the form of a cycle. That is, if we have a permutation 1 2 3 2 3 1, so clearly here the image of 1 is 2, image of 2 is 3, and image of 3 is 1. So this can be written as 1 2 3 in the form of a cycle. Image of 1 is 2, image of 2 is 3, and image of 3 is 1, and length of this cycle is 3. And if we have 1 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 1, image of 1 is 2, image of 2 is 3, image of 3 is 4, image of 4 is 5, and image of 5 is 1. So this can be written as 1 2 3 4 5. Image of 1 is 2, image of 2 is 3, image of 3 is 4, image of 4 is 5, and image of 5 is 1. This is cycle of length 5. Here the cycle of length 1 that is the permutation 1 or permutation 2 or 3. This cycle of length 1 is called identity permutation. Why it is identity permutation? Since if it is a cycle of length 1 like this, then image of 1 is 1 and remains image of rest of other elements are not changed. So this is a identity permutation. So the cycle of length 1 is called identity permutation. Cycle of length 2 is called a transposition. So cycle of length 2 is called a transposition. For example, 1 2 is a transformation, 2 goes to 1, 2 3 is a transposition, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 2. So a cycle of length 2 is called a transposition. Now with the help of these transpositions we can say a permutation is either even or odd. So we can define even and odd permutation with the help of transposition. So a permutation is called an even permutation if it can be written as product of even number of transposition. So a permutation is called an even permutation if it can be written as the product of even number of transpositions, and a permutation is called an odd permutation if it can be expressed as product of odd number of transposition. Hence, a cycle of odd length, is an even permutation. Since if a cycle is of odd length, then it can be expressed as product of even number of transpositions, and a cycle of even length is an odd permutation. Since a cycle of even length can be expressed as a product of odd number of transpositions. Now, every transposition is an odd permutation. Why it is an odd permutation? Since it can be expressed as product of only one transposition. So this is an odd permutation, and every identity permutation is an even permutation. So every transposition is an odd permutation, and every identity permutation is an even permutation. Moreover, if we have two odd permutations, O1 and O2 are odd permutations, then O1 into O2 is an even permutation. Also, if O1 is an odd permutation and E1 is an even permutation, then O1 into E1 and E1 into O1 is an odd permutation. So product of two odd permutation is an even permutation, and product of an even and odd permutation is an odd permutation. Moreover, inverse of an even permutation is an even permutation, and inverse of an odd permutation is an odd permutation. So the inverse of even permutation is an even permutation, and inverse of odd permutation is an odd permutation. Since we know that a permutation is either even or odd, not both. Since there are total factorial n permutations, so out of total n permutations on n symbols, exactly half, that is factorial n by 2, are even and factorial n by 2 are odd. So out of total factorial n permutations on n symbols, exactly half are even permutations and exactly half are odd permutations. This is all about the permutation group. Thank you.